You're probably not tired because you're lazy or burnt out or undisciplined. In fact, if you're sleeping enough and still feel exhausted, there's a good chance none of the usual explanations apply. What's draining you isn't work, it's not stress, it's something much smaller. And that's exactly why you don't notice it. Most advice treats exhaustion like a big obvious problem. Too much work, not enough sleep, bad routines. But what if the thing wearing you down isn't a single overload, but a slow accumulation of tiny hits you never fully recover from? Little moments that don't feel like a big deal at the time, a tense email, a notification you didn't respond to, a rushed conversation, trying to relax while staying mentally on. None of these break you, but they never fully resolve either. And over time, they quietly lower your baseline. This is micro-recovery debt. And the frustrating part is I didn't notice it either. Once I started paying attention to this, I realized I was doing it constantly. The other day I sat down to relax, not in a read a book by a window like I'm in a cologne commercial kind of way, more like I laid on the couch, opened my phone, and let the algorithm rock me gently into unconsciousness. 10 minutes later, I felt worse. Not tired in the sleepy way, tired in the I should go lie down because I'm somehow out of battery and also emotionally annoyed way. And that's when it clicked. I wasn't exhausted because I needed more discipline. I was exhausted because I never fully recovered from the hundreds of tiny withdrawals I'd already made that day. The habit that creates micro-recovery debt is deceptively innocent. It's not working too much, it's half resting. It's when you take breaks that look like breaks, but your brain never lands. Like checking email real quick while eating, scrolling while you watch a show, replying to texts in between sets at the gym, listening to a podcast while you relax, taking a walk while planning your next 5 years, or sitting on the couch with your phone as your emotional support object. We've basically invented an entire lifestyle built around never being fully in one mode. We're not working, but we're also not recovering. We're just open in the background, like an app you forgot to close that's draining battery. And then we're shocked when we feel depleted by 2 p.m. The real issue isn't that you're weak, and none of this is accidental. These tools weren't designed for recovery, they were designed for engagement. Modern life is designed to keep you slightly activated all the time. Our tools are built around interruption, every app wants to be the thing you check real quick, every platform rewards immediacy, and the self-help world, bless their hearts, sees the symptoms and gives you the wrong prescription. You feel depleted, so they say wake up earlier, cold plunge, buy this planner, do the 5 a.m. routine, as if you can morning routine your way out of a nervous system that never gets to come home. What's happening for a lot of people isn't that they can't handle hard things, it's that they're under-recovered. And when you're under-recovered, everything feels harder. Not because you're lazy, but because your baseline is lower. A lot of what we call willpower is just available energy. It's the margin, the buffer, it's what's left after your brain has dealt with the day. So when your day is full of micro-withdrawals, tiny stressors, interruptions, unfinished loops, your buffer shrinks. And then you try to do something mildly challenging. Write the thing, go to the gym, cook a meal, have a hard conversation, sit down and focus, and it feels like you're doing it with 12% battery while pushing a fridge uphill. So you reach for the easiest thing that gives relief, dopamine. Scroll, snack, buy, avoid, and now you're in the cycle. Depleted, easy relief, more depletion, less willpower, more easy relief. This isn't a sleep video, it's not a meditation pitch, and it's definitely not just relax more. It's a reframe. You don't need more discipline, you need fewer micro drains and more intentional resets. Here are a few that actually work that I've started to implement, so it doesn't feel like you're pushing a fridge uphill. Number 1, create real mode switches. Most of us go work, phone, no transition, so your brain never closes the loop. Pick one 60-second ritual between modes. Stand up and stretch, step outside, wash your face, write down the next task. One slow breath where you actually exhale fully. It sounds stupid, it's also shockingly effective. Number 2, close open loops on purpose. Microdebt is often just unresolved stuff. So make a tiny daily practice. Write down 3 open loops living in your head and decide do it, defer it, or delete it. And if you defer it, give it a home. A date, a note, a reminder. Your brain relaxes when it trusts you. And right now, it doesn't. No offense. Number 3, replace pseudo-rest with real rest. Pseudo-rest is any break that adds stimulation. Real rest reduces stimulation. Try 1 break per day with no input. No phone, no podcast, no quick check. Just you and reality. It will feel uncomfortable at first, that's kind of the point. You're letting your nervous system return to baseline, instead of keeping it lightly caffeinated with content. Number 4, protect the first 10 minutes of your day. If the first thing you do is ingest other people's urgency, you're basically starting the day in debt. Give yourself 10 minutes before you open the portals. Light, water, quiet, a notebook, staring into space like a Victorian poet, whatever, just don't begin with the world yelling at you. Number 5, build micro recoveries into your day. You don't need a weekly spa day, you need 10 tiny returns to baseline. Think 30 seconds of silence, a short walk with no phone, 1 task at a time for 15 minutes, eating without scrolling, or finishing 1 small thing completely. Micro-recovery debt accumulates quietly, so does micro-recovery. If you're feeling depleted lately, you're not broken, you're just carrying too many tiny withdrawals. And the hidden habit draining your willpower isn't laziness. It's living in a world where you're never fully on and never fully off. So this week, don't aim for a new personality, don't aim for perfect discipline. Just aim to land a few times a day long enough for your system to reset. Because willpower isn't just about pushing, it's about having something left to push with.